My name is Rami, and I come from a modest family. My father is a taxi driver, but we manage well and live comfortably in a decent apartment. My life was quite ordinary, revolving around my family, job, friends, and evenings spent on Facebook. One night, after a long day at work, I was relaxing in my room when suddenly my old, decrepit wardrobe collapsed. It was in a terrible condition, so the next day, my father and I went out to find a new one. We found a beautiful used wardrobe at a surprisingly low price, so I bought it, pleased with my purchase. I brought it home and organized my belongings in it. Later that night, as I was using the internet, I heard a knocking sound. It wasn't coming from my door but from within the room, from the new wardrobe. I tried to dismiss it as my imagination and went to sleep, but the knocking continued and grew louder. I got up to check with a flashlight and was shocked to see red eyes staring at me from the wardrobe. The room was unnaturally cold despite it being the middle of summer. Exhausted, I eventually fell asleep. The next day at work, I couldn't stop thinking about the strange events of the night before. Eager to investigate, I rushed home and entered my room. When I approached the wardrobe, the power went out, and the room became as cold as winter. As I tried to leave to find some light, the door wouldn't open. I opened the wardrobe and found a crying child with red eyes and a bald head inside it. He begged me to save his mother, who was trapped in the wardrobe. Before I could ask for more information, the power came back on and the child disappeared. Suddenly, a terrifying woman appeared, imploring me to free her from the wardrobe. She explained that she had been the wife of a sorcerer. When she discovered his betrayal with her friend, he imprisoned her and their child in the wardrobe. He sealed them with spells so their spirits would remain trapped and tormented. Confused about how to help, she instructed me to get a drop of her husband's blood and smear it on the wardrobe to free them. Realizing I couldn't do this alone, I enlisted the help of two friends. I arranged a meeting with the sorcerer under false pretenses and managed to drug him. With my friend's assistance, we transported him to my home. I informed my family that I was at the hospital, so they left the house. Taking the sorcerer to my room, I wounded him to collect his blood and smeared it on the wardrobe. It vanished, and the woman thanked me, saying the sorcerer was now imprisoned in their place. To ensure their vengeance, she asked me to smash and burn the wardrobe, which I did. My family returned home furious, but I calmed them down without revealing the truth. When my father asked about the wardrobe, I lied, saying I had sold it because I no longer wanted it. Life returned to normal as if nothing had happened.